Hi my friends, welcome to your daily spiritual stop. So it's a little dark, we just lost power here, so I hope that you can see me in the cards. What is coming through very clearly in your spread in this moment is communication is crucial. You got communication here and throat chakra. And as you can see in this card here, there's this importance of when you're communicating to communicate with love. She's holding this butterfly here. The butterfly is very vulnerable, right? If you touch the wings, you know, it can die. So there's this space needed between the words, maybe before you talk, being very aware and just being mindful of the timing of communication, because it might feel at this time that we are working within relationships with our attachments. You have attachment here, all the ego, the fears that can come through when we are very much in love, and we are, that's why I presume we call it falling in love. There's this, it triggers our vulnerable, deeper side, and that is why falling in love, door to romance, number 33, is a leap of faith. But I see here new beginnings. I see here open your heart, as well as say I'm sorry. So some of you might get an apology at this time, or might need to apologize, or just be aware that whatever is happening within you might not be the truth of the reality of actually what is happening in the relationship. At this time, there seems to be a lot of shadow that we're working with and fears. And we are all searching for the truth in the world, the truth within ourselves, what is truly us, what is our calling, but also the truth within relationships. Truth came in here. But we do have new beginnings, this Fool energy, taking a risk, taking a leap of faith. You have 222 on the table. That is calling to, obviously, relationships, but as well creativity. There's a need right now within the collective to step up to the plate. Warrior woman, have you answered your deepest calling? You know, this community card came in two different decks. We are in the Aquarian age right now, and with all the pressure of the world and everything that is going on and other restrictions, the mandatory things that we're supposed to be putting in our body, and we won't go into details with all that, and we all have a choice to make, and there's no judgment here. But it's hard because it's pushing us to discover what is our truth within all of this. How can we live within this world? How can we create maybe communities or different alternative ways of living that enable us to stay in our integrity, in our truth? So we are asked to step into our personal power and manifest whatever it is that we need to manifest here. And remember to keep the compassion alive, because again, with all the control happening collectively, there's a need to not fall into the judgment or the reactivity to what is happening, but instead create the light. See the beauty in life. This is, to me, exactly what is happening in this world right now. Living light energy, see the beauty in life. You can see the city very dark, and then this tree coming out, this tree of light coming out. And I feel that this is what we are all being called to, woven to cultivate, to grow this light and connect with our third eye to light beings, higher forces that are trying to help us at this time. But we just need to slow down and be open to that communication as well. That could be also this communication coming in, which is not just with a being, a human being, but also with higher frequencies and getting insights, because you have cosmic ancestors. Voice your concerns. This human is connecting to other dimensions, to the cosmos, seeing things from a higher perspective, and staying in the love and the light, acting with care, remembering our humanity, which our humanity is the love that we are all striving for. But at this time, we're asked to not forget about our passions, not forget about who we are, and have the power, solar plexus here, to go for it and not repress it just because there is a lot of repression energy around us. You do have, again, here 2-2, so 2 everywhere today. Kundalini rising, ignite your passion for life. Ignite your passion for life. Some of you might be feeling very up and down. There is a sense of suddenly a lot of energy and electricity coming up, and then being very emotional and down, and feeling like there's no light at the end of the tunnel, not knowing really truly where you stand, who you are anymore, because you are internally, we are all internally changing at a very accelerated movement right now. And we are asked to step into our intuition. This is our truth, our intuition. It is not what is happening externally. You have the crown chakra here as well. We're asked to become the healers of our time. And we all have different ways of expressing that, manifesting that. But there's one thing, if you're feeling fear within a relationship or because of what is happening in the world, just know that you're safe. You are safe. You are always safe inside yourself. You are always safe. There is one thing that nobody in the external world can take away from you. It's your spirit. It's your freedom, your soul. It's who you are, your truth. And we are asked to step up to the plate. Look at this. She's standing on this globe here, the planet Earth. We are asked to bring this light. Shine this light brightly. We have light codes here. Travel awaits you. Definitely connection happening. We're supposed to illuminate the shadow. What is happening in the world right now is that we are seeing more of the collective shadow, but also our personal shadow. And we're working with that at the personal level and the collective level as well. And so here, instead of taking offense, they're saying take no offense here. If someone, start judging you or saying something or being very rigid in their opinions, that's just the ego. As you know, that's not wisdom. So you don't have to react. You don't have to play that game of divide, of separation. Instead, reclaim the love. Reclaim your art, your creativity. What is it that you can, what is the thing that you can bring to this world that is full of light and love and that is genuinely from your truth, because no one else can create that one thing that you can create or say, the way that you can say it, write it, sing it, you know. And so for this, we need to tap into our intuition and get into deep replenishment, retreat, rest, and be held. So don't be afraid, because here they're also showing awakening. We are awakening. There's energetic upgrades, a new way of being. We are definitely, we're getting into a new way of being, new. It's like a whole body, internally, physically, energetically, emotionally, is changing. Integration. And so for this integration to take place, just don't be afraid of how weird you might be feeling at this time, how intense and then low and then roller coaster kind of vibe is happening right now. Just know that this is what is happening. Just say yes to it and put up boundaries. Put up boundaries in your life with the people that don't allow you to be yourself. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? Maybe with the world, maybe with, you know, whatever it is. Because right now, with everything happening, we are also seeing more of the truth of what people think, you know, who they are. And that can be very triggering at this time. But don't let that divide you more than others. Try to it's not keeping quiet, but it's maybe not engaging so much in discussions about what is happening externally, but instead focusing all of your energy into creating something from the inside out. And that is how you can communicate too, maybe in a wiser way, because at this time there's a tendency, a very generalized tendency of people fighting their points of views. And you know, that's just the drama. It's just what is going on. Yes, you can be aware of it, but don't let yourself be put down by this narrative. Okay? And they're saying here, trust the timing. Trust the wave you came in on. Time is not running out. So if there's this fear-based narrative also again about, oh, the world is doomed, or no. There's a reason why everything is happening. There's a reason why you're here at this time. Time is not running out. You have to just surrender to the moment and focus on what you can create out of it. Wait, it's not yet time. Things are being woven. Yeah? That could be also within a relationship. Because I do see, for some of you, a spiritual union. We had door to romance here. So this is very significant. But maybe things cannot happen in the 3D level. Maybe it's still in the 5D. I'm talking here about twin flames, spiritual flames. It's, you know, there's a lot of flames that have been connecting this year, and it will be more and more, I believe, and that's what I feel next year, 2022, where things will start to really be woven in the reality, be manifested in the reality, in this three-dimensional reality. I think that's because, you know, those very intense relationships have to do with people that are on the spiritual path and on the transcendence and have a spiritual mission. Those are power couples that are meant to be, their soul is really meant to be. They are mirrors of each other, the yin and the yang, and their energy is really powerful. There is psychic, mystical electricity, intensity of creativity and passion that can help, once they're unified and come together, help create something that can help the world. Starkeeper. Cosmic ancestors, seek the light by staying grounded. We need to stay grounded, guys, at this time. We need to stay grounded. And that means that what is not grounded is the mind. For example, because there's so much happening and fear also creeps in, the mind starts really being overactive. Suddenly you might be out of nowhere. It starts. Just know that it's not just you. It's what is going on right now. We need to find this energy balance, because there's a lot of electricity in the air, lightning. And I have again this tree coming in, tree of life. This tree theme that is about seeding something stable, the foundations. At this time, 2021, because we are undergoing a huge transformation collectively that will show more stability in 2025, 2026. That's what the astrologers are saying. And get to a plateau in 2030. So those 10 years that we have just begun. Right now, we're just putting in the seeds. So just know that it is going to take time. Like they were saying, trust the timing. Our society, our planet is never going to be the same again. And you know that. A lot of people want to, but it's never going to be the same. And we're going to see more and more unexpected events happening. We just saw the lightning here. You know, this Aquarian energy, Aquarian age, which is disruptive. And sometimes that's what we need to start moving forward, to destabilize the status quo that we were in before. The very material energy, very materialistic, that was Capricorn. Now we have stepped into the air energy, Aquarius, internet technology. But in all of that, we need to remember to stay human and to remember the love that is underlying everything. And that to not fall into the divide, the separation that seemingly the world is trying to put us through. Each and every one of us wants freedom, wants joy, wants love. And we all have to make choices at this time that are not easy. Relocating, changing jobs, finding a way of making a living with money that really is losing its value, because as we all know, you know, they are printing money with no value. There's no money there. You know, it's becoming really literally just paper. So there's gonna be, you know, this is not to be afraid. It's just to be mindful of the changes happening, of being aware of this, so that individually, as the Aquarius energy would do, independently, in a unique way, start creating our part of light for this world. Because each and every one of us is going to be contributing. So it's so crucial at this time. It really feels very strong here that the truth, communicating our truth and creativity and communicating with love in every situation here, and not falling into the fear in our shadow sides, individually and collectively, is so crucial at this time. Yeah, you have to step away from the crowd. Don't be afraid of stepping away from the crowd. Okay, let's get yeah, we did have with the angels some card that came out when I was just pre-shuffling. Set aside your concerns for now. You can make a decision later. Solutions that come from meditation. So we need to retreat right now. The need for more sleep or vacation. So we are all exhausted. I mean, I really feel that it's been a roller coaster. And that is why for us to come back to our truth is within the third eye and the crown chakra. And that's us connecting deeper within ourselves and higher to the light. Yeah? Last advice for a collective at this time, please, in this moment. Yeah, the Empress, creating, being at the top of your game. Time to take action. The power of creativity. Success that allows for a life of luxury. So this is the power. And this is the feminine energy, the creativity. It's the divine feminine also for spiritual flames. It's the power of the divine feminine. As she gets into her own, she appreciates her own divinity, her own power. And it's not gender specific particularly, yeah? It's really the feminine energy in all of us. As we fall into this womb, this love, this receptivity, this surrender, this openness, receptivity to all, we're able to create. And we're able to receive channelings, we're able to receive inspiration from the divine consciousness. Yeah? Three of Summer, Three of Cups. News worth celebrating. Announcements such as weddings, graduations, or births. Friends you cherish. This is Three of Cups. It's community, is celebration. And I really feel that that's what it is. It's like we need to remember that is why we're here in this life, is to enjoy, to celebrate, and to create. This is our creative power from the sacral chakra. Yeah? One more. Balance. Look at that underneath. 10 of Cups, 10 of Summer. An emotionally fulfilling life with family or friends, raising children wisely, people you can trust. So again, as we raise our frequency of vibration internally, we are going to be attracting the right people around us, or we're going to be attracted to those people. We are going to start to find alternative ways of living and creating that. Underneath you have awakening. Change the way you're looking at the situation, embrace your uniqueness, and temporary pause in the action. Yeah, time is not running out. We have the time to retreat, go inside, and not be so stubborn with our points of views. Letting love shine through and seeing things from a different perspective. Understanding maybe how this person that you're in love with, that is in love with you, has maybe another way of expressing love or communicating. And that doesn't mean that, you know, oh, it's over, or, you know, it triggers fears in you because, oh, this didn't happen the way you wanted. You know, it's about being open to the situation as it is and not putting our 2 cents on every single thing, especially now in Virgo season. We just entered Sun in Virgo. Virgo can be very critical, overcritical, and over perfectionist, and that can also can hinder our creativity as well, or can hinder the starting of our projects. Right now it's just about taking action, just going for it. Now you have balance. Take everyone's input into consideration. So that goes also with the communication that we just talked about. Merge viewpoints to create a better solution. Yeah. How can we share our differences and make it a richer world? How can we respect and create space for our differences and make it a plus and not a minus and not a divide? Take your time. There's no need to rush. See, there's no need to rush, guys. We just need to be open and take our time and have tolerance. Life experience. Let go of belief systems that no longer work for you. We are definitely changing. An important life-changing event. A situation that leads to significant opportunities. So yeah, and it's hard right now because we are pressured to take enormous, major shifts in life decisions in our life. It's not easy. We have to choose wisely. Fertility. Continue creating. A financial windfall. Your leadership skills are needed now. We are needed. Every single one of us has a leader inside itself. Needs to come out, guys. An unexpected supporter of your cause. There will be unexpectedly people that will come to you and be like, oh yes, I really resonate, you know, and it doesn't have to be a million people. It can be one person that resonates. But we're here to connect. We're here to elevate our consciousness. We're here to drop our mind into our hearts. We're here to spiritually become more prosperous. And as we do so, the universe will provide the material. So I know it's hard in a situation where materially we don't have anything left, and because we've had to change our life completely. I really do understand that, but that's also a trap. There's always a way. If there's a problem that arises, it's because there's a solution. Just know that. That is life. Life brings the problems because there is a solution. If there wasn't a solution, there would be no problem. Yeah? So please take good care this time. It's not easy right now, this end of August. But I love you. I love you all. And I hope this is helpful. And I will see you tomorrow. Take care.